Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to what was supposed to be the first episode of the Choo Choo's guest month, but then that didn't happen. Also, I'm all stuffed up because that's what this area does to me in summer. So my apologies if I sound terrible. John Machonsky, I understand you're in a dilemma. You've got a dilemma.
I got multiple dilemmas, man. First
Stephen
off,
Epps, I understand you don't have a dilemma.
I don't have a dilemma.
But John has an interesting one. You have what?
What?
Yeah.
No, go. I want to hear John's dilemma.
Alright, yeah, I got two dilemmas going on at once right now. Okay. First off, since we're recording this on July 5th,
Sure.
yesterday, I got sunburnt to shit.
You know,
My
that
back
explains
is
why
still
no one
really
responded to my emails. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah, everyone's probably all busy. Very sad. Anyway, so other than that, I got randomly added to this Skype call. I don't know what's going on. It's these people I don't know, and I'm trying to figure out who they are. I've asked them how they found me, and they keep changing their story, and I have no idea. It's like they're trying to make me their new friend, and it's just really weird because they won't tell me who they are.
John, I think you might have a fucking Hotline Miami situation going on.
Yeah,
If that Skype call tells you to start killing people...
No, I'm not gonna listen.
Don't do that.
No, I'm very scared. Very scared.
And you don't know any of these people?
I don't know any of them. That's what I'm saying. It's really weird. I tried to be like, do you know someone I know? And they claimed that they knew me from school, so I was like, okay, what classes do we have? And then they started claiming that we had classes together, and I was like, alright, I might know who you are, and then eventually they were like, no, I'm not, I don't actually know you from school, and it got weirder and weirder as it went on.
You know how this is gonna end, right, John?
Double homicide?
Possibly. I was gonna say, it's gonna end with one of the people from the Skype call outside of your window right now, about to kill you.
No, nobody's there right now, I just looked.
Oh, thank you, John. Thank you for confirming my suspicions. Is that your only dilemma, John? That and the sunburn?
Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good otherwise.
Stephen, how you doing? How was your 4th?
My 4th was pretty good. I celebrated America Day by buying a Japanese console.
That's right, you got your PS3.
Yes, I did.
What do you have for it so far?
So far, all I have for it is Uncharted 3 and the Journey collection.
And I understand you finished Journey.
Yes, I did. It was a very short game, but it was an awesome little game, I gotta say.
Yeah.
If there was ever an argument for video games being art, that would be it. It's
an art game that, and I know some people hate the term art game, but it's an art game that is not terrible.
Yeah, it's not pretentious, it's not terrible, it doesn't get up its own ass with oh, you can't have this in an art game because then it would be too gamey. It's fun to play. It's beautiful. It feels like art. It gives you the legitimate feels when you play it. And as far as I know, the developers aren't assholes about it, like the developers of some other art games that I have played named Fez.
But Journey is a moving work of art. It's interactive art in its purest form.
It really is.
Like when you're sliding down that tunnel and there's the sunset behind you. That was stunning.
Oh god, yeah. It really was. I was just playing that part earlier because I love playing that part so much.
It's really good. And the co-op is, even if you're playing with some neo-Nazi whose username is 420blazeit, you feel a connection
you care about
with,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was playing most of my game with a man named Crotchy69 or something like that. I didn't know that. Crotchy. Crotchy69 was my beloved companion for most of my journey, who accompanied me through trials upon trials, and we cared for each other, and we made sure each other didn't fall behind, and this man was named Crotchy.
Thanks, Crotchy, wherever you are.
Wherever you are, Crotchy, you are my dearest friend. For that little bit.
It's an amazing game, really.
It really is.
It just barely lost to The Walking Dead when I was doing my my list at the end of the year.
I'd put them both on the same level, yeah.
What was number? I don't remember what number 3 was. Fuck number 3.
Wasn't it
Journey
XCOM?
is XCOM. No, XCOM for me was like. Oh, you mean the site top 5 or whatever?
I'm not sure.
I don't even remember what's going on. Journey's good. The soundtrack is great.
Yes, it is, and it just gives it to you. That was amazing, that there was just a little option in the menu that said download the soundtrack, and that you could just put it on a USB and put it on your computer.
Yep.
It was just like, why didn't everything do that?
Exactly. And like, the developers are really cool about the whole thing.
Yeah.
And, like, I think they went into bankruptcy to make Journey.
Oh, you're making me feel bad because I bought the disc version used. I didn't really think about it.
No, and then they made a shit ton of money after it came out, so.
Yeah. It's just, after I played Journey, I had this amazing feeling in my chest of, wow, that was amazing. And then I remembered, wait, I peeled off like 15 stickers off of that thing. That was used. I bought that game used. If there was ever a game that, like, changed my opinion on the used games argument, it was that one. But I'm thinking that was more of a one-off thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt bad, is the point.
I don't blame you. Like, there are some games that it's okay to buy used because they're really expensive and not
like
very
the
good.
Call of Duties or the Halos.
Right. But, like, there are some games that try and buy new to support the developer.
Yeah, I didn't
That's one of them.
Yeah, I feel really bad. I didn't even realize it when I just pulled it off the shelf. I was like, oh hey, there's Journey. I'm gonna grab that while I can.
And it was used.
It was used. I feel bad now. Journey developers, I know that when you inevitably listen to the video game Choo Choo, you have my sincerest apologies.
They're good people. Especially Genova Chen. I know he's often credited as being the face of that game, and not without merit, but he always struck me as a guy who was surprised that this thing took off as well as it did.
Mm-hmm.
Did you play any of the other games in the Journey collection? Flower,
I have not yet.
Whatever else it was?
It was Flow and Flower, and I haven't played either of those yet.
I hear Flower is divisive.
I was way more into Journey than the idea of playing those other two games.
No, I don't blame you. Journey's really good.
It really is really good.
Anything else you played, Steven?
I played a little bit of Uncharted 3. It's alright.
I guess you don't need to play 2 now.
Yeah, it's I guess. I don't really know anything about Uncharted. I just know that Nathan Drake is the guy that you play as, and that Sully is the fat old dude. That's about it.
Right.
I played it for like a couple of hours. It was fun. It was an action shooter. It was very pretty. I was impressed with, the two video games that I played for my PS3, I was impressed with the graphics. Like, wow, I've not played a console game that looks this good.
I think a lot of that is art design, though.
It's art design and the fact that I haven't actually turned on my console in like a year. My Xbox is just kind of sitting on the floor next to me, hooked up to my CRT because I legitimately do not care about it enough to hook it up to the HDTV in the living room.
Yeah.
So.
That's Xbox ownership for you.
Yeah, I also played the Revengeance demo. You know, just to compare it to how it played on the 360. It plays a lot better, and it looks a lot better, too.
I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah. That's about it for what I've been playing, though.
I want to ask you one question about Uncharted 3.
Sure.
If you bought that game for $60, how would you feel?
If I bought the game for $60...
Yeah, so it was like a new purchase.
I guess it'd be alright, I don't know. It wasn't bad at all.
Sure.
It's just I had more interest in playing Journey at the time. I've owned the console for a day.
Alright, I guess I'll get back to you on that, because like the Uncharted games for me have always been kind of rentals, or just games on sale, because they're like the equivalent of Transformers 1. They're like these disposable popcorn movie games.
Yeah, it does definitely feel like a, maybe buy for $20 if you see it used.
Sure.
Like Journey, I feel bad because I bought it for $15 used, but Uncharted, I'd be like, oh, whatever. I'll buy that when I see it for like $20. It came with the console, so I don't really feel bad.
Sure.
About my purchase. It was a good thing I'm glad it came with the console because it's a good comes with the console game, I think.
Sure, it's a good bundle game to show off what the PS3 can do.
Yeah, because there were a few different bundles, like there was the Forza bundle, and then there was the God of War Legacy bundle, which I considered buying, but it was sold out everywhere. Sure. But I think that, yeah, I definitely think that the Uncharted bundle was the way to go. Uncharted is a very good tech demo game, even though it's like the third one in the series.
Naughty Dog has never made a bad game. They've just made, at worst, okay ones.
That's true. That was another factor in it. I've played a couple of Naughty Dog games, and I've never not enjoyed one, so...
Right. And
I had faith in them to...
is a Naughty Dog game.
Yeah, that's all I've heard, and like the LP that I've been watching of Last of Us, it's so impressively made. It's like, okay, if Last of Us is that, and Uncharted came out like a year or two before, it can't be that different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to playing that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm trying to wait till my family leaves the house, so then I can just play Last of Us in big gulps, which I hear is not the way to go, but... I'm gonna just rent that game because it seems like a one and done type game, and I don't have the $60 to drop on it right now.
Gotcha.
What with TFCon coming up?
Yeah, I have my birthday coming up, so I'm gonna ask for as many games as I possibly can, and then play like one of them.
Definitely go for the Infamous collection.
I'll have to put that on the list.
I love the Infamous games so much.
They completely slip my mind. I'll have to get that.
John.
Yes.
Have you gotten around Infamous 2 yet?
No, I haven't. I keep going, oh man, I should beat these other PS3 games before I get to playing Infamous 2. And then I go and get another one, like when I got Uncharted a little while ago. Now I'm like, oh, I should beat Uncharted and Metal Gear 4 before, and still haven't done that. Cause, I don't know, whenever I start up Metal Gear Solid 4, something else comes up. It's like a curse. Like, I start playing that game and I have to go do something. It's really terrible.
MGS4 is definitely something that you have to dedicate yourself to.
Exactly, yeah.
By virtue of just having half an hour long cutscenes that I don't think you can pause.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, I played more New Leaf. I'm kinda dittering off on that though, cause I'm just not really as interested as everyone else is in it. Like, it's still really great, but it's just like I'm seeing other games that I have, and I'm like, I could be spending time on that instead of New Leaf. And it's just, yeah, I'm not really feeling it anymore.
I'm kinda with you on that, actually. I've been kinda petering off away from New Leaf myself. It's not to say that I'm not enjoying New Leaf, I got my daily routine. I play New Leaf for a little bit, I go catch the bugs on the island, then I just kinda shut it off after I talk to everybody in the stores.
Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I've just been paying off different loans, and it's getting kind of boring because I'm like, oh, I got another loan paid. What do you do?
Not a lot to do in that game once you play it for several hours. You get deep enough into that game, and it's like, okay, and you just kind of get into a cycle.
Yeah, and also, it's not really that great when there's, like, events that'll happen, and, like, I would want to show up to an event. But then, if I stop playing the game until I get to the event, then I'm punished for it with all the things that happen to your town. And that makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know, like, just as the average gamer, I'm not really, like, if Animal Crossing was the only game that I played, then that would make more sense. But just, I have other stuff to do. I have other games to play. I have a life outside of video games sometimes. So I need to do other things other than Animal Crossing. And I think basically Animal Crossing is the game that you just need to focus everything on or nothing on.
It's a good game for spacing out when you have nothing to do.
Yeah.
But then again, any game is good for that, though.
Yeah, but I mean, Animal Crossing is like tailor-made for that.
True.
Oh god, I feel like I'm dying.
Yeah.
I hope you actually do editing this time, Mike.
Has the microphone not been muting?
No.
God damn it. I will edit out my horrible coughing. Every time it gets really humid over here, my sinuses all clog up. I don't know if you guys can ever hear this on the recording, but I sniffle constantly, no matter what is going on, just 365 days a year.
Nah, man, I feel you. I'm getting kind of the same way right now.
But no, it's like I have always had some form of nose problems my entire life, so this is just, oh, good, I'm congested again. Better take a lot of shit.
Yep.
Pop all these pills.
I know exactly what you mean, my man. It has been raining for the past 2 weeks straight. So.
It's gonna be fucking humid as hell when it stops.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Georgia. I'm glad I don't live there.
Yeah.
I can't go to, like, theaters where it is good to see World War Z. Can't go to any of those type of theaters.
No, you live in Buffalo.
No, I live outside of Buffalo. I live in the really white Buffalo suburb.
That's a shame.
Yeah. It is... Remember your description of Idaho from last week? Where seeing any person of color is an event? That is... Yeah.
You live there.
I live there.
I live where seeing another white person is an event, except for, like, as soon as I leave my neighborhood, it becomes an event. So.
You know, as soon as you leave your house, you don't find any other fumbling dumblings?
No. They're all concentrated in this neighborhood, and they're all old people. So.
It is the greatest racial slur I've ever heard in my life.
Fumblin' Dublin is wonderful.
I wish I could title every episode that. John, have you played any other games?
I haven't played them yet, but a friend of mine, they're not even actually games. Someone lent me...
Oh, more Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah, Document of Metal Gear Solid 2, and the Metal Gear Solid 3 Substance Limited Edition Theater Disc. And I was gonna get at that today, but then I realized that I don't have my PS2 AV cables. So I'm gonna have to figure that out.
Don't you have any composite cables you use with your PS3?
No. I don't think I got composite cables with my PS3, so... Yeah, I think I only have HDMI.
I'm about to die.
Excuse you. I was very
still
surprised.
Not muting!
Yeah, I was very surprised, now that you mention it, John, that the PS3 that I bought didn't come with an HDMI cable.
It only came with composite?
Yeah, I thought that was really weird.
Huh.
Yeah, cause they handed me an HDMI cable. Well, I got my PS3 used. Did you get yours new?
Yeah, I got mine new.
Alright, yeah, I got mine used and
makes
they just gave me an HDMI cable, so they probably would have given me AV cables if I asked, but I didn't.
Now that I think about it, I remember everybody was praising the Wii U because it came with an HDMI cable.
But it's HDMI only though, so if it didn't come with an HDMI cable...
No, it's the Wii U.
Composite.
It does?
You can take your old Wii cables and plug them into your Wii U.
Huh.
I'm pretty sure they sell them separately too.
I had no idea. Huh.
I think the Wii composite cables, the GameCube, the Nintendo 64, they're all the same. Like, you can interchange them.
I definitely know that the N64 and GameCube ones are. I'm not sure about the Wii U, or the Wii one.
Because I use my Wii.
Yeah, the Wii U. No, the Wii one is definitely different because...
Is it?
Yeah, it is, now that I think about it.
I legitimately have not, looked at the technical things of my Wii in a while. I mean, even though I'd, jailbroke it a couple of days ago, I didn't even bother to look at it in depth.
I haven't looked at my Wii, period, in years.
Yeah, learning how easy it was to jailbreak my Wii is the only thing that made me dig it out of the closet that it had been sitting in previously. Mm-hmm. So now I use it to play NES games. Woo, piracy.
Is that all you got? Is that all you've been playing, John?
Yeah, that's about it.
Because I know that's a dirty lie!
Oh, wait. There is one thing.
There is one thing that you've played.
There is one thing that I've played. Unfortunately. Alright. I started up for 5 minutes.
And that's as long as you could last.
No.
Before you came and started farting.
Shut up. No, listen. I just don't have a controller that hooks up to my computer anymore, so I couldn't actually do anything. But yeah, I got the Skullgirls beta and I messed around with it for 5 minutes, and of course, yes, I started up with Squigly. Haha, everyone laugh.
Oh, don't worry, John. I'm saving my laughter for what comes next.
I'm not gonna talk about that, Mike.
That's okay. Me and Steven will.
This is a children's show. If If you guys are gonna make fun of me, I'm just gonna walk away while you do that.
This is the most adult show that has the words choo-choo in the title, John. Oh my god.
Alright, fine. Everyone laugh. Let's go. Let's have the John beat up hour. Let's go. I'm ready.
Like the John beat off hour.
I think that this lodged something from my throat.
Wonderful. I'm glad I could help you, Mike.
Thank you.
But I also played the Skullgirls beta for a few minutes, and I do in fact have a controller. And as I was playing through, okay, here's the problem with Skullgirls right now. The user interface doesn't have an Xbox 360 controller one, despite being ported from the Xbox 360. So when you plug in a controller, it just says press the punch button. It doesn't say which button is the punch button, and so on and so forth.
I'm pretty sure there's X.
Yeah, but as I was going through the tutorial, I got to a combo where it listed a bunch of different buttons, and I could not do it, because it did not tell me which buttons were which.
Yeah, that does sound really stupid.
Yeah.
I hope they fix that.
Okay, press, down, circle back, and then kick, punch, kick. And I was like, I don't know what any of those buttons were, and I couldn't trial and error it either, so. Oh well.
Yeah, I'm also hearing that there's a lot of, lag problems. Of lag problems.
I didn't try multiplayer at all.
Yeah.
I played as the Squigs for just a moment to hear what Leviathan sounded like, because someone said that he sounded like Liquid Snake. And he does.
Yeah, he sounds like Liquid Snake. It's pretty great.
But when Squigly talks, John's Liquid Snake becomes solid.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes. We hunt squigglies.
Oh my god.
You are so lucky it's not the end of guest month, John. It's a good thing we're getting this all out now.
Yes, please, get it all out now.
The actual Squigs at the end of guest month.
Oh no, Steven, did you just hear him? He said let's get it all out now.
Get it all out now.
Please, just end my suffering.
So I can do a bad Liquid voice.
Let me pull up a post.
Put the bullet in. No, don't pull up the surfboard post. Oh.
I promised our listeners this would be a topic, John. You want to make a liar out of me?
I kinda want to.
You know it has to happen, for the good of the show.
You have to publicly humiliate me again?
It's
You're
okay,
the one that
John.
put it out there, my friend. It's your fault for uploading it to the internet. Okay.
Alright.
Cyberbully 2 with the Squigs. Okay, so John made this post last night, and Steven, I'm gonna have you read it, because you're much better at reading things than I am, and I sound like the angel of death right now. And for those of you who might just be tuning in, to the video game Choo Choo, we have a little running joke here, where John loves the Squigs, the Skullgirls character.
Mm-hmm.
It's taken new heights, let's say.
Okay. I'm trying to find the appropriate voice to read this in.
Do the Murderface voice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm really fucking sorry, but I gotta get this out of my system. Please ignore this. I hate myself already, but damn, the Squigs has a perfect rack. I'm so sorry. So sorry. God damn it.
That was the perfect voice.
I hate you people so much.
Love you too, baby.
I hate you people so much right now.
I know you love it.
Can you imagine the fan art from this episode?
I don't want to imagine anything.
You don't want to imagine anything but the Squig's perfect rack.
I hope that comes out better in the recording, Steven. You sound a little quiet.
You guys are gonna drive me to drink.
John, I would pat your head and reassure you if I could, so I'm patting the top of my monitor right now. I'm patting the Surf Boob blog.
That is the best not safe for work blog I have ever followed.
Okay, now listen. That is the only
I know, that's what makes it the best not safe for work blog I've ever followed.
That is the only thing. Think
it's not even that bad.
Think about this.
Okay.
There are people out there who have legitimate NSFW blogs who talk all the time about how horny they are. One time I mention one thing and it becomes a national incident.
CNN has dropped everything else. This is the only thing Anderson Cooper is talking about.
You know what? That's not far from the truth, so...
Tonight on Piers Morgan, we have Mike Z from Lab Zero on the show to talk about John Machonsky and his Squigs obsession.
And then
Insatiable lust.
Mike Z's just sitting there like, man, I can't believe this kid. I was gonna go on that choo-choo, I was gonna get interviewed, but now, no way. No way.
We need a catchphrase or something for John's Squig obsession. Like something snappy, something we can use in like a transition to a regular feature.
I'll think of something in a couple of days.
All right.
It's way too late to mention it.
Don't worry, we're gonna kick off guest month next week. That's the perfect time to get started, if you ask me.
Absolutely.
So, John, there is one other thing you've been playing that you forgot about.
Really?
Walking Dead.
Himself?
Oh, okay.
We all played that, if I'm not mistaken.
True. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
We should talk about that. I was gonna write a review on it, but should I just go all out, or should I save it for the review? What should I do?
Well, I mean, a review is going to be different from you just rambling on the podcast.
Okay, all right. I'll take that. Okay.
I would like to say something first.
Yes.
Fuck Wall Street.
What was it? Deadly Clams or something?
Oh god, it was
Killer
Combat Clam.
Combat Clams. I'd buy that shirt.
I would totally buy that shirt. And whatever the other one was, something in the hand jobs, I'd buy that shirt too. Wyatt had the best fucking shirts.
So, we're all dancing around the fact that me and John didn't really like it, right?
It was, it was alright.
You didn't really like it either?
It wasn't amazing. It was
But
good.
I expected amazing. After the last 5 episodes, I expected amazing. Now maybe that's
what we got, considering that it had nothing to do with any of the characters that we had previously grown accustomed to.
Sure.
I think it was pretty impressive what we did get, because we spent 10 minutes with each character, maybe 20 tops, and we still got pretty involved with them. At least I did.
I liked Russell. I like Russell a lot.
Russell was pretty good. I liked Wyatt and his dumb friend. I thought Nate was hilarious.
He's the crazy redneck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Russell, if they had just made the Russell episode, I would have really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that
Like
Russell,
following Russell across the 400 days of the apocalypse.
Russell was definitely the strongest story they had.
I don't know, man. Like the shell thing, it was just, it felt all by the numbers. Like,
It felt very railroady.
well, not only that, but like, these scenarios didn't feel as fresh, I want to say. Like when you come across, in episode 4 of The Walking Dead, when you come across the starved kid zombie, that's fucked up. And it's something that we hadn't really seen before. Like, Telltale had a lot of the bog standard, save this person or save this person, who gets the food, stuff like that. But what really held all that stuff together were the choices and the context that had been created by the characters. That's what really made that game stand out. And so, without those characters and without that context, it's just these zombie story cliches.
I think that I don't really know why this episode came out, to be honest with you. I think it was nice.
Those guys are going to be the season 2 people.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, because the ending of it is not conclusive, though. That's, I don't know. I just don't really know why the episode came out the way that it did, or when it did.
Because The Walking Dead season 1 made a shit ton of money and got a lot of critical acclaim, and they would like more money to help make the second one. And
maybe
a new Walking Dead episode is a license to print money.
Yeah,
Even
I guess
though
so.
I'm going to sit here and tell you that maybe you shouldn't buy it. I don't think it's worth $5.
Yeah.
I didn't feel ripped off. I mean, it was
Well, no,
like,
I mean, like
on the other side of that
off.
On the other side of that coin, it was just $5. So, I mean, I didn't feel like I didn't pay like $5 was fine. I was not disappointed for $5. It's just compared to
the
what
price
I've gotten
is a
for
factor,
$5
though.
in the past from these people. Maybe.
You know what my problem was? I kind of feel like we paid $5 for an extended interactive trailer for season 2.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it felt like a trailer.
Yeah.
That's
But
my
I mean,
problem.
if you include all the time I spent trying to unbuttfuck my saves, it over-delivers on value.
Well, that's because you played on the Mac. Like,
Well, then maybe
And
they shouldn't have fucking sold it on
you
the
and-
Mac.
you and I can debate back and forth. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking bought it for the Mac, Mike.
Maybe I wanted to bring my saves with me when I go to school.
Maybe you shouldn't have bought a Mac in the first place, Mike.
We can go back and forth on this, but they should not sell broken shit, regardless of platform.
You shouldn't buy broken shit if you don't want to play broken shit, Mike.
They should not release broken shit.
So you would rather have just not played The Walking Dead at all?
Well,
You
I probably
entitled
would've-
gamer baby.
This is
Is that what you're saying?
That's not what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is I would like to not have to untangle this giant web of crap just to play the game properly. Like, this game is dependent entirely upon the saves, so when I follow their instructions for something and then get 2 of my episode saves wiped, that's kinda shitty.
Yeah.
And then when I
didn't have
email
any
support
problems.
and then don't hear anything back at the time of this recording, that's also pretty shitty.
I didn't have any problems.
Well-
Smiling face. Thread locked.
Like
Issue solved.
I did watch my brother play it on the PS3 some, and that version is infinitely worse than the Mac version. I mean, holy
Okay,
shit.
yeah, the console versions are inexcusable. That I'm just giving you shit for playing it on a Mac. But I've played the console versions. Inexcusable garbage.
Oh yeah. Like,
No
if it's
reason.
not on the PC, a Telltale game is probably broken.
Yeah. Except for
I
maybe the
now
strong bad
understand
games.
why The Walking Dead lost to XCOM and Giant Bomb's Game of the Year stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about technological problems, and I was like, oh, well, I mean, the save bugs were kind of an issue, but it wasn't that bad. And then I watched my brother playing the PS3 version, and holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they're going to get away with it next time, that should probably be a little bit more polished. Like, Telltale is not a small team. They have people.
I hear that this episode runs a lot better than any of the past episodes on the consoles. So, sign of improvement? I don't know.
I have no clue. I'm not going to buy it on the consoles.
Yeah.
My brother probably will. He seemed to really enjoy the game even though it was broken. So maybe that speaks a lot to the quality of the game, that people still loved it even though those versions were objectively shit. Or maybe you got lucky and it worked just fine. But I think my point is Telltale should not be selling broken games. Nobody should be selling broken games. And then the onus should not be on the player to go and fix it. Which I know is ironic considering I spent last episode talking about how much I love my PC, and how much of the next couple minutes I'm going to spend talking about how much I love my PC, where a lot of that is just people fixing other shit. But the PC is not as closed of a platform. Like, you can download user mods that help fix a lot of those issues. Like, Dark Souls' PC port was made tolerable by fans.
Yeah, but it's like with the Dark Souls PC port, that was made by a team that had just never done it before. So there was something of an excuse, and it was playable. It was playable even without the mods. It's just the mods made it better. With the Telltale stuff on consoles, there's no excuse for it, really.
Right, because they've had Jurassic
They're not
Park and something else.
They're not inexperienced with this. There's no reason that something that I was able to run really, really well on something that is on a PC that was objectively worse than an Xbox. Way back when. But
Before you saw the light.
yeah, before I saw the light and built my own PC, I had this crappy little pre-built that I got as a present from like my stepdad, and it was just like awful. And it still ran The Walking Dead a lot better than any console did. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah. I hope Season 2 is better in that regard. So,
Yeah, it probably won't be.
Yeah, you're right. I guess we'll have to re-examine that when Season 2 rolls around, like whether or not the glow has sort of worn off, and whether we can look at this stuff with a more critical eye. But say what you will about the problems of the first game, there was nothing like it in terms of interactive storytelling. And I think that's why everyone here took a shine to it so much. It's just the quality of the writing and the characters was so high that it pretty much outshone everything else, but I don't know if they can get away with that same surprise twice. I hope they do, but I don't think so.
I wonder what kind of story Season 2 will have.
That is true. Season 1 did feel like a hole.
Yeah.
Apart from that cliffhanger.
Yeah, I can't really imagine how Season 2 will work. I mean, Lee's dead. Clementine, I mean, would Clementine work as a player character? I don't think she would.
Well, I don't know. I think, like, the smart thing to do would be, have some kind of epilogue episode where Omid and Krista find Clementine or whatever. Kind of wrap up those characters and have them go off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Mike, you should edit in like a Wii U spoilers thing there, just in case.
Yeah.
Whatever. Who cares?
I guarantee you everyone who has listened to this podcast has finished The Walking Dead.
But I don't want to hear.
Fuck Wall Street.
Alright, yeah, fuck Wall Street, whatever.
I'm pretty sure people will still buy 400 Days anyway, because they liked the first game so much.
Yeah, I mean, if you're invested in the first game enough, you should just bite the bullet and play through 400 Days to see what happens. It's not great, but it's... like, Season 2 is gonna roll around, and we might even say, okay, yeah, no, 400 Days is like required reading now. So I guess just get it out of the way.
But as a standalone piece of DLC, I would say it's not really worth it. Apart from that one really sad moment where Russell finds Mupro laying in the grass.
Yeah, that was... okay, that one moment, while it was really... I don't want to say cool, but I don't know any other word. I was surprised that was like pretty much the only connecting factor. That and the cancer guy were the only connecting factors, and Telltale was like, if you don't still have your saves, you're not gonna enjoy 400 Days to the fullest. And really, that was like the only scene. So, what were, like, am I missing something? Or was there more?
I have no clue.
I really just have no idea.
So, in what order did you guys play the episodes?
Left to right.
Same here.
I think I did something similar. I can't remember which I saved for last. I don't know. I don't remember. I think overall Shell's was the weakest, and Russell's was the strongest. And
I liked,
Bonnie, no, I think Bonnie's was the weakest.
I thought Bonnie was okay.
Well, Bonnie is an interesting character in that she's a former drug addict who is like trying to find a new lease on life in the zombie apocalypse. She could be a really good player character, but the events that take place in that episode are not that great. Like,
not much happens in it. Yeah.
And like the fact that this guy is cheating on his wife with her, again, that could be really interesting, but they don't expound on it enough before they just go to some dumb stealth sequence.
Yeah, it's like, even when there was room to expand upon the whole cheating thing, it was just like the wife was passive-aggressively just saying, you and your girlfriend, like she was almost kind of cool with it or something.
Right.
Like, you get the impression that she doesn't give a rat's ass whether it's going on or not. So, that was kind of, now that I think more about it, I think Bonnie's was more of a wasted opportunity. It could have been more interesting than it was.
I think Vince's was pretty good.
Vince's was pretty strong. I'd put it right below Russell, I think.
And I think Wyatt is right in the middle.
Wyatt was pretty okay.
Like,
I liked Wyatt just for the characters, but
yeah, and the scenario was, again, that could have been expounded on more and could have been really interesting, but it wasn't.
But unlike Bonnie, it did not suffer for the fact that it was not expounded upon. It didn't become bad.
Sure. I think it suffered for other reasons, like a kind of perfunctory antagonist. Like, why not just have these stoners drive off into this foggy road trying to, I don't know, find some food or something, and then they actually accidentally hit a guy and get super worried about it, as opposed to having this scary guy in a truck, which I know now is Nate, but
yeah,
still, that didn't need to be there.
I kinda liked how Nate was in that one, because, like, you played that one, and because I played, Wyatt before Russell, so it was kind of cool to be like, oh, this was the guy in that truck, and then it was like, wow, that was the guy in the truck, no fucking wonder, you know?
Right. I thought that story would have been a lot interesting if the tension was a result of the situation, not the tension coming from a guy who's gonna get you. Ooh, look out.
Well, I think that
this comes down to personal preference, though, I think.
I felt that when you were on the road looking for the zombie or, like, looking for the dead body, I think that most of the tension from the guy chasing you had been removed at that point. Because, like, both of them had stopped talking about him and had considered him lost. Like,
Right,
okay, we lost this guy, but then we hit somebody else, go out and find him. Nobody mentioned the guy in the truck. And then when the guy in the truck showed back up, that was like, whoa, what? He's back.
Well, I mean, like, as a person who has read stories and has been exposed to any form of media in the past 100 years, I kind of knew the truck guy was coming back.
Naturally, but still,
So that,
in the moment, it was better.
I don't know. That's a tough one. You're right, it is in the middle, Wyatt's chapter.
Mm-hmm.
So I think overall, I don't know, it's okay. Maybe don't buy it for $5. Steam summer sale is coming. Don't buy anything on Steam until the summer sale happens.
Basically.
True.
I don't know why people do that.
I don't regret my purchase.
I don't either, because now I know. My questions have been answered. Like, I was really excited for more Walking Dead, and this is
Sort of Walking Dead, sort of.
Yeah.
Sort of more.
Sort of. Like, the people who made it don't quite understand what to do next, so this is them throwing things at the wall to see what sticks.
You say that a lot. I think that it was okay for the price of $5, but I said this earlier, it's compared to what I paid $5 for in the past is what makes it feel a lot,
Sure.
a lot less special.
You're right. I think, like, when you pay $5 for fucking episode
A Walking Dead episode, yeah.
like, you expect that caliber.
Mm-hmm. Still not muting your mic, by the way.
Yeah, I just given up. I'll just edit that out.
Dang, Mike. Just giving up on this whole podcast?
I've just given up, John.
You're giving up on our dreams?
I'm gonna be a hobo riding the rails.
You're gonna be in the caboose?
Mike, what about the ad money, Mike?
Oh.
You still haven't made any yet.
Fuck the ad money. Fuck all of you.
Mm.
I played other video games. I played Hotline Miami. I played like 2/3 of it on the Vita, and then decided,
Nice.
oh god, my fucking thumb, Jesus Christ. And then I played it on the PC.
I think when you buy it on the Vita, it gives you a PS3 version.
Yes.
I remember reading something. Yeah, you should play it on the PS3 then.
I probably should, but I've already played it. I'll wait like a month or something before playing it again. Because it's really good, and I didn't mind playing through it a second time, but
Yeah.
now that I know it's a bag of tricks, it's a little less... it would be a little less interesting a third time around.
Meh, I still find it as fun to play, you know.
Sure, but my favorite parts of Hotline Miami were not where you were killing people. It's the little vignettes in between where they kind of show you what's been going on, and then when his insanity starts to seep in. I thought that was the most interesting part of the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, the combat was really fun, and I really liked Hotline Miami overall. It's just that playing the part where you shoot the guy is not my favorite part.
Alright.
I still heartily recommend Hotline Miami, though. You don't even need to wait for the Steam sale. That's worth $10 on its own. Especially, I think if you have a Vita and a PS3, that's also a good buy, because playing it on a controller is perfectly viable. I would even prefer it to a mouse and keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you guys played it.
Yeah, I played it with a mouse and a keyboard.
Yeah, same.
I also played it with a 360 controller for a little bit, and that played just fine, I think. So, I genuinely considered...
It's fine.
Yeah, I genuinely considered buying it again for the PlayStation 3, because I really like the controller for that, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah, I like the PS3 controller.
You'll probably like the PS4 controller just fine, then.
Yeah, it's a little small, but... Yeah, that is one problem with the PS4 controller. I have big hands, and that is designed for small Asian people hands.
Oh god, the racism.
It's not racist. Asian people are smaller. What? That's not racist. That is not racist.
John,
Asian people are smaller than Americans.
As racist.
Yes!
Now you only hate black people.
No!
I'll have you know I hated black people before wait.
Look, here's how much I don't hate black people. I'm
boy.
finally going to give the official title of Protector of the Video Game Choo Choo to our friend the Masked Negro. For he has always been
the
here
masked
first.
chum.
I don't beat around the bush. That is his username. I love him. He is a champion, and he is our protector.
You know what most racist people say upon being found out? Oh, well, I've got a black friend.
I don't have a black friend. I have a black.
You hear that? He's not your friend, Master.
I have a black comrade in arms.
You guys are stupid.
Fucking racist.
Alright, whatever. I don't care.
What else did I play? I played something else on that PC. Gunpoint. Oh, Gunpoint. Gunpoint is an easy contender for my game of the year. Even though it is probably like 3 hours. It scratches so many of my personal itches that I can't help but absolutely adore it. It is the new Portal. Like when Portal came out, everyone was like, this is a puzzle game. It's really funny. It's got great everything. It's really tight in terms of design. It's really short, but it's totally worth the money. And that perfectly encapsulates Gunpoint. It's really funny. The design is really tight. It's short, but totally worth the money. And there's a level editor, so you can just fuck around with levels and kind of see how the whole game was made. It's a sci-fi noir story, that feels like a British person wrote it, which makes a lot of sense because a British person wrote it. I think it was like 3 guys who did it. One person did the music, one person designed the game and wrote it, and then another person did the art. And it feels like a 3-guy, effort. I cannot highly recommend this game enough. When the end of the year comes, you'll probably see it on my list. Either at number 1 or very, very high, depending on how good, The Last of Us is. When the Steam Summer Sale comes, guys, you motherfuckers better get Gunpoint. I will force you at gunpoint to buy Gunpoint. Racist. Okay, anyone have any news they want to talk about?
Wait, who are you talking to?
Oh, it doesn't matter at this point. You're both equally racist.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys, the most important piece of news that has come out of today. The Wii Vitality sensor is dead.
What?
I forgot it. Wait, it wasn't dead before?
Joystick just announced today, 45 minutes ago, the Wii Vitality sensor is dead.
How could this happen?
Let me look at this article. Okay. Iwata said after a large-scale test of a prototype inside the company, we found out that for some people, the sensor did not work as expected. We wondered if we could commercialize a product which works as expected for 90 people out of 100, but not so for the other 10 people. So I guess it didn't work.
They didn't have that problem when they were developing the Wii.
Oh.
Well, I guess people just aren't vital anymore. 10% of the world isn't vital.
The average human anymore does not have a pulse.
Exactly.
It has slowed to a beat a minute.
What kind of technology were they using that they can't discover a pulse?
I think I figured out what it is. Obviously, this means that Nintendo has discovered that 10% of the world's population are vampires.
Finally.
They figured it out.
I knew it!
They figured it out.
Reggie the Vampire Slayer, let's do it.
Alright, yeah, here we go, guys. Fund it. Kickstarter.
Okay.
There's really been no news. It's been kind of a slow week. Let me see what I can pull up.
A Killer is Dead trailer came out. That's all I've got.
Oh, Steven, I have something for you.
Oh, what do you have?
Well, actually, no, before we get to that. Double Fine's Kickstarter game is being split in half because it's going to take them way too long to make it. So they're going to release the first half, as something people can buy, and then the second half will be a free update once they're finished doing it.
I heard something about that they were asking for more money.
No, they said we're going to need more money, but we're not going to ask anybody for it. We're just going to take the money from our bank, and the money we get from selling the first half of the game will be used to finish up the game. Like, they're not going to ask for any more money.
Well, I don't know why you saved that for me, because I could literally give less than two shits about
that's not what I
Double Fine.
saved for you. I just wanted to mention that before we get into the other thing.
Okay, because I really don't care about Double Fine at all. I have nothing against them, but...
Well, I backed that Kickstarter, so I would like to see the game come out.
Okay, that's you.
So, what I have for Steven is EA announced recently that they didn't announce anything. They sent out a survey to SimCity players asking what they would like to see in an expansion, and one of it was an offline SimCity.
What?
A SimCity Classic mode.
But their online features are so intensely integrated into the code, they could never possibly, conceivably, remove the online features.
Not only that, they would make the
Just
city
like the
bigger.
Xbox One.
Exactly, Steven! So, in as many weeks, 2 corporations have done a full 180 on their DRM policies after saying for what feels like an eternity they could never take it back. We're gonna take it back.
Well, naturally it was not the fans asking for them to change it. They had nothing to do with it.
Right.
The basement-dwelling neckbeards that dared to criticize them had nothing to do with the decision being made. They just made it on their own because they're so nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like the
for all
Xbox
the
One.
gay people.
Yeah, they did it for the GafetyNet.
Oh, that's a really good name.
Yes.
I assume you didn't come up with it.
I just came up with it. That's why it was so bad.
I'm going to use that from now on.
EA's GafetyNet.
It's not like EA lost a bunch of money and it's not like a bunch of investors got really angry. It's not that at all. Nope.
Well, what about the guy who left, his CEO or something?
Don
That was
Matrick?
Microsoft. That guy
No,
left
John
for
Riccatello.
Zynga.
I'm referencing John Riccatello leaving
Oh.
as the reason they might need to make more money.
I thought you were talking about the Microsoft guy that left for Zynga.
Well, it's pretty much the exact same thing.
Except nobody knows where John Riccatello is now.
Yeah,
He's working at Chef Boyardee.
he's in a volcano.
I bet he's dead.
He has taken upon the name John Ravioli, and he's making his own pasta line.
John Ravioli. I would eat that. EA ravioli.
No, you just get an empty cannon if you want the,
Rav Eaoli.
you get an empty can and inside there's a code that you have to go online and punch in. Then they'll mail the ravioli to your house.
And if you complain about it, you're entitled in a neckbeard and basement dweller.
You can't buy any food used.
If you complain about the fact that your ravioli can is empty, Kotaku will personally mail you a letter calling you a neckbeard.
I don't get why people defended the Xbox One and SimCity thing so much.
I don't know why, because every time that something, like, just so clearly wrong happens, there's at least 3 or 4 big names in the industry going like, what's the fucking problem, you big fucking nerds? Without fail, that always happens, that somebody just says that. It's like, you're getting people that would never buy a PlayStation 3, that they're like, I love my Xbox, I'd never buy a PlayStation, it's for fags. And then, like, they watch the Xbox One conference and it's like, I never thought I'd have to buy a PlayStation, wow, the new Xbox is awful looking. You have people like that turning around and it's like, oh, you guys are just entitled neckbeards, it's only the basement-dwelling neckbeard saying this stuff. Huh?
No,
Where do these people come from?
I don't know. I just, whenever I see someone trying to back up the DRM stuff like that, I see them just looking at the positive parts, quote unquote, and just kind of riding that because a lot of the time people just don't want to see something
Truth.
there are people who have been Xbox gamers for years and they don't want to switch companies because they feel weird about it. So they're like, okay, well, if I get this DRM stuff, I'll be able to do this cloud stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, I can live with that, and
I never saw the reasoning behind people having brand loyalty for something that's just like a toy. Just buy the thing that's better. It's a toy. It's not a commitment. You're not married to it.
Yeah, but it's just people are spending so much money on these things.
Like,
that
that's
you
why I
kinda
have a PlayStation in my room.
I don't blame
Oh,
people
there it
for
went.
having a good amount of brand loyalty to game consoles and the like. Because it does cost so much money to own a game console and to buy games for it and all that, but at the same time, you do have to kind of realize that, yeah, you are just supporting a company and that they're gonna
Oh,
be
hey,
making
there
much
it
money.
goes. Hey, I'm back.
Hi, Steven. Welcome back.
Did the call break for either of you?
No,
No.
me and John were still going strong.
Wonderful.
I talked, so
Yeah.
We're
Mike,
all good.
Edit. So Mike,
Yeah.
you should edit that shit then.
Me
Alright,
editing things. That's a good one,
Alright,
John.
Well, just to wrap up my point, it's like I have a PlayStation in my living room now because my Xbox was bad. So the new Xbox is bad. Even though I had an Xbox this generation, I'm just gonna buy the thing that's better for the better money. Why does there have to be a loyalty thing?
Exactly.
I'm not loyal to the toy that I bought.
You're loyal to what goes in the toy.
Yeah, I'm loyal to fun. I'm loyal to my wallet. I'm loyal to what is cheaper for the better value.
You're loyal
I
to
will
consumer
buy-
rights.
I will buy the off-brand if it means that it's cheaper and it tastes the same.
It's like going to a store and someone yelling at you for not buying one kind of potato chips over the other.
So basically, Neckbeard's working there.
Do you have any good neckbeard stories for us, Stephen?
No, the last time I went to GameStop, it was the nice guy, so.
God damn
Like,
it.
I was in there for 2 seconds, it's like, I'm buying Journey. Oh, you're buying Journey? Oh, okay, nice. Actually, no, the guy at the counter, who is not Neckbeard, looked at my purchase history while he was checking me out, saw that I bought Nocturne, and asked me why I did not have Shin Megami Tensei 4 pre-ordered. Evidently, everybody that works at that GameStop is a Shin Megami Tensei fan.
That's scary.
No, I can
It
understand
is.
being a Persona fan, because Persona 4 is great, but I don't get the appeal of the other ones.
I haven't even, bothered to play Nocturne that much. I just kind of looked at him and fortunately, though, there was no conflict about it. I was just like, oh yeah, I bought that because I was looking for things for my PlayStation 2. I haven't played it much. Oh, okay. End of conversation. There was no spite, there was no spitting at me.
There were no thigh slappings.
There were no thigh slappings. There was no storm.
Alright, you guys talk for a second
whoa.
while I bring up the questions.
Yeah, we
Okay.
got a lot of questions. I'm really excited to answer these questions.
It's,
Okay,
it's a
John,
real shame that the Imagine Benedict Cumberbatch Tumblr got taken down, because I was gonna start the Imagine John Machonsky feature this week. But I guess not.
Literally nobody wants to imagine me doing anything, so
Well, since we have to fill some time, I want to ask you, John.
yes.
Would you, if given the opportunity, motorboat the Squigs?
Every second of that silence will make it into the final cut.
My face is in my hands right now, and I know what you're gonna say
But
now.
where do you wish your hands were? Is the question. Where do you wish your face was?
Okay, I have the questions.
Okay, John.
Yeah, let's
Well,
answer some questions!
You
So,
win this
John,
round.
if given the opportunity, would you motorboat the
Oh
Squigs?
my god.
Okay, first question.
Alright.
Quentin Reed.
Yeah. Okay.
What are your thoughts on the Oculus Rift and Omni Treadmill? Now, I don't know what the Omni Treadmill is, but the Oculus Rift is cool.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think that thing is
I think that, yeah. I think it looks really cool. I'd love to use it, but I don't know if it would work because I wear glasses. So,
I don't have to
I've never
wear
heard
glasses.
anything from, yeah, you were born, you're blessed with good eyes. Check your eye privilege. 2020 scum. I've not heard anything about how the Oculus Rift will deal with glasses, so it does look really cool, and I can't wait to try it, but I don't know if it'll even work for me. That makes me sad.
Sure. I imagine it would work fine.
Yeah, I think it changes.
Yeah, the 3DS works fine for me, and going to see 3D movies works for me, so it's just a matter if it will fit over my glasses, I suppose.
It definitely will. I've seen enough of that device to know that it will.
Okay.
So,
consider me excited then.
yeah, it looks like a really interesting step towards virtual reality.
Yeah, like the Mega 64 guys, Rocco from Mega 64 did like an entire video about how he played the Oculus Rift, and he said, "I thought it was going to be the dumbest thing ever," and then he just looked directly in the camera and said it was the hypest shit.
I love
That was
Mega
the
64.
coolest fucking thing. I love Rocco so much. I would marry Rocco.
For the next
Rocco
guest
is
month.
my Squigs.
For the next guest month, we should have the Mega 64 guys on. And
I'd
then
be down
we'll be
with that,
completely outclassed.
Just let them do the choo-choo for us. Sell the name to them for 50 cents.
We could have actually funny people on this show.
If that's what it's worth, it's
could.
worth 50 cents.
Yes.
Alright, so that's the answer to that, Quentin. I don't know what the
I
Omni
think it's
treadmill
hype
is.
as hell.
I've lived
The
for
Omni,
it.
okay, I've seen a video of the Omni treadmill, and it's essentially just taking the concept of the Oculus Rift and extending it to your feet. So it's like it's like a thing that you can walk any direction on, and it has like this hoop around your hip that keeps you from running into a wall.
Interesting.
So yeah, like there was a video of somebody playing TF2 on it, and they were just kind of running forward in place on this thing. And they would move forward in the game, and they would look with the Oculus Rift, and ooh, it was so cool. And they had like a little, like, fake gun thing that they were using. And it was really cool. So, Omni treadmill.
Man, if
Nice.
I wasn't a lazy piece of shit, all this would sound
Man.
really cool. But
This would
goddamn,
be
I
really
love sitting
cool
on
if
my
I-
couch.
Yeah, it's like, this would be really cool if I enjoyed standing.
Alright, let me get the Tumblr questions. So, the Maths Negro has a question for us. Motherfucking question time. Real talk. Lay it all out. What licensed property would you love to see get a fighting game, and by whom? John, I'm gonna let you start this one off.
Alright, I've thought about this for a while, and I was thinking about this earlier today, especially. And I was thinking if an Evangelion fighting game would work. And I thought about it, and I figured it out. No, it wouldn't. It would actually really suck. So my answer is going to be Archie Comics.
I would play the fuck out of that!
I want to see
I would
Jughead
too.
beat the
But-
shit out of Veronica.
But we have to get Archie Grand Theft Auto first, and that game got cancelled, so, baby steps.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There is going to be an open world, Jughead Archie Comics game
No,
that was like Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, no, it was, you played as Archie and I think the other characters, I'm not sure, and it was just a big collectathon. You just walked around and picked up hearts and flowers, and that was it.
Think Simpsons Hit and Run, but with Archie.
And it's somehow even worse.
Somehow even worse, yeah.
I would have played that, I'm not gonna lie. I would have played that twice.
I would have played the hell out of it.
I would have played that just so I could like, at the end of it, look at the camera and say, well, that was that, and then just finally die. Just my body shuts down.
Now that you've played the Archie Grand Theft Auto game, you have ceased
Just
to
lie
exist.
back.
Yeah.
Just lie back and close your eyes with a smile on your face as you slowly drift away into the afterlife.
No,
I've done it.
no, I would turn into dust, like, immediately.
You would just flow away in the
It
wind.
would just be like this beautiful guitar playing in the background.
It'd be like someone playing Old Snake on a guitar.
Yeah.
John, just so you know, when you die, I will have you cremated and then pour your ashes all over the Squig's voice actress.
Isn't that like assault? Pouring
Not if I
ashes
get away
on
with
someone?
it. Not if I fucking book it after I chuck the urn at her.
Alright.
So my answer
You know,
would
you
be-
guys are taking this farther than I am.
That's
I
the
hope you
beauty of it.
realize this.
It's fun. It's like a game.
Game of the year.
We're trying
Squigs.
to see who can just be the most obscene with your obsession with the Squigs. Okay, me and Mike, we're gonna make it our life mission to obtain both the ashes of John and the Squigs voice actress and just mix them together after they both die.
Steven, we're gonna need to drastically reverse our diet and exercise programs if we are to survive.
So that we live long enough, yeah. We're going to have a Les Enfants Terribles sort of thing going on, but with the Squigs, the Squig and John. We shall have liquid John and solid Squigs.
So I guess my answer, to the question that we were answering. Would be a Power Rangers fighting game made by the Arc Systems people.
That could be cool.
Yeah, just all the Power Rangers doing their punching thing.
What about the Super Sentai guys? What about the ones that came out before Power Rangers?
Huh?
Mike.
What?
You know, the good ones.
Huh?
What about Go Ranger?
What?
What about Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger, Mike? What about Akiba Ranger?
What?
How do you feel about Kamen Rider, bub?
I actually would like to see Kamen Rider O's in there.
Kamen Rider, yeah. There have
be a
been
good
plenty of
fighting game
Kamen Rider
character.
fighting games, but I don't think any of them are good.
I didn't hear any of that.
So, yeah, there's like a Kamen Rider fighting game out like every year for each new Kamen Rider.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
And there was a Power Rangers fighting game, I remember it was on Super Nintendo.
There have been
probably
multiple ones of
terrible.
those. No, I heard it was actually pretty
The
good.
Super Nintendo one was good, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, no, there were like 3 different Power Rangers games of different genres on the Super Nintendo. And I think they were all good. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I only watched, I remember the Game Grumps when they were good.
Yeah,
the
Game Grumps one where it had the American redesigns of the Power Rangers where they're just like completely fucking hulked out. I love those, by the way. Those always make me laugh. That's why I own that one Red Ranger that's just nothing but muscles.
Yeah, all the Power Rangers toys are always the worst.
Yeah, it's like you buy a figure arts of a Power Ranger and it's always like the skinny little, like how they look in the show, and then you buy an American one and it's like a 9-foot tall Hulk doll. With a symbol on the chest because kids wouldn't know they're superheroes if they didn't have symbols.
And they've all got like some crazy gun or something.
And like their head flips around to turn into like a lion or some shit.
I wish there were better Zord toys.
I do too, because Power Rangers toys they're bad, but they're good bad. I have never regret a Power Rangers toy purchase except for Megazords.
Yeah. Like a really good, like SPD Megazord or something. Like we have the technology. We could do it, guys.
Yep. If you want a good Megazord, you have to like import one of the Robot Damashu figures from Japan, which are like made half out of die-cast, so they're like $1 bajillion.
Alright, other questions.
Going back to the question I'd like to answer, you guys already probably know the answer. I'm just gonna say Homestuck fighting game would be cool because of the character designs.
Oh yeah, I'd be down with that actually. I saw someone was making a Homestuck fighting game, but they made all the characters like really spindly and it looked like shit.
Yeah, it looked awful. I would love like a fighting game where I could play as like fully like decked out Jack Noir with like the wolf head and like one arm and like crow things. Or play as the entire Midnight Crew as one fighter.
Oh man.
Fuck any of the trolls though, they can get the hell out. I don't want any trolls in my Homestuck fighting game. You can have the kids, but not the trolls.
I would want like a couple of the trolls, but I wouldn't want all of them.
Play as Dad.
I'd main Dad.
I would I would probably main Caliborn because he would probably be the best. As he usually is. Mike is just sitting there completely lost.
I have no idea what's going on.
You know, Mike, stop complaining. This is exactly how I go through every time you open your goddamn mouth about Transformers. So
I'm actually not complaining.
Relax.
I don't give a shit.
This is okay, for frame of reference, how Mike is feeling right now is how I feel whenever you two talk about Persona.
I barely know jack shit about Persona, so
Still. We each have our thing.
I've been meaning to read Homestuck for a while, but I just never got around to it.
It's only gonna get longer too.
God damn it.
If it's any consolation, it's getting better now. There was a period where it kind of dipped in quality because Hussey was just like, oh god, I gotta appeal to the Tumblr people. And then he took like a 2-month-long break and then just came back full on. Now he's old Hussey just being whoever the fuck he wants to be. It's wonderful. It's a good thing to come back to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to take your word for it because
if you want a frame of reference of what like early Homestuck is like, read some of Andrew Hussey's like old comics before he even made like Problem Sleuth. It's some of the funniest shit.
I seem to recall like the first bits of Homestuck when I read them again recently. It's not that bad. But I think like the Tumblr fan base has really soured a lot of it for me.
Just
I know that's unfair.
It's completely fair. It is completely fair to say that you don't want to read Homestuck because of the shit that goes on Tumblr. I am literally ashamed of liking Homestuck because of what goes on Tumblr.
I seem to recall there was one forum thread where people got really mad at you.
That did
We
happen
mentioned this on
because
the last show, I think.
we mentioned this on Velocity Gamer, where I was on a forum and I thought these guys were pretty cool, and then I said that Terezi was not a good character. Because this was like the first time that she showed up in like a year, and I wasn't excited for it. It's like, oh boy, Terezi is back, and I was just like, who cares? And then like 3 dedicated pages of people just ripping into me for not giving a shit about Terezi coming back.
That's
It's been a real-time year since we saw her in the comic update. I don't care about her anymore. I didn't care about her when she was in there frequently. So, Homestuck fans, gotta love them. Except you don't, because they're fucking garbage.
Well, that and child porn.
What?
I was saying, like, Homestuck fans are either two things. One, child pornographers with their fucking kid porn. Or two,
Incest child
fucking
pornographers,
lunatics.
mind you.
And I have some very nice fans friends who are lunatics.
That Venn diagram is a circle. Homestuck fans, lunatics, and child pornographers, just a big-ass circle. It's like, hey guys, you know who I ship? I ship Dave Strider and his older brother. Also, I like pedophilia. It's like, okay, you're cool.
Pedophilia
Thanks.
and incest.
Yeah, it's like, I just think that the idea of, like, Dave's 18-year-old brother screwing a 13-year-old boy that he's related to, thanks. You are just a charity to fucking humanity in general. Thank you for being the name of my fandom, and thank Tumblr for telling you that what you do is okay.
Kink shaming, Steven.
Yeah, kink shaming. Yeah.
Jesus
Forgive
Christ.
me. Forgive me for being a bigot. For thinking that a person shouldn't be so open about wanting to see an 18-year-old fuck a 13-year-old boy that he's related to.
Well, you live down south, Steven. I imagine you see that all the time.
Oh yeah, it just happens on the road. It's nothing here. That just happens in the street, they sell tickets to it.
Psychic asks, if you had to present any single game to gamers of the Atari era, what game would it be?
Gamers of the Atari era. I guess any game would probably make them shit their pants, so may as well make it a good one. Journey? Or Uncharted.
Those were
Just
both
because
my answers.
Not just because those are the last 2 games that I played, but because they're, like, the prettiest games that I've played in their own specific areas of what their definition of pretty is.
Sure. I think I would bring back The Walking Dead just to show them how far mechanics evolve.
Maybe. If MGS5 was out, I would probably also say that, because I'm still shitting my pants over how that game looks. It's like, we're shitting our pants about how that looks now. Let's show that to an Atari-era gamer.
What about Skyrim?
What about Skyrim?
It's a pretty good-looking game, and it's got all this shit in it. To show that to an Atari person who's like, hey, you can go for more than 5 feet, and you can go to different towns, and there are dynamic quests, and you could specialize in different
I don't know.
skills or whatever.
Alright.
It's like, hey, I've modded my character to be a female ogre with a penis. Welcome to Skyrim. This is what video games are.
The future.
The future. You can put a green woman with a penis in your video game right now.
This is the best
Welcome
future.
to the year of 2013.
Okay, if I had to pick a game to bring,
Would it be Skullgirls?
No. I would bring any Platinum game. Imagine the pants shitting that would happen.
Sure. Vanquish.
Yeah.
Vanquish.
Imagine that. This is a video game now. Slow motion knee explosions. Like, what the fuck? Like, that would be crazy.
Show them like the ending to Metal Gear Rising.
Yeah.
Just like the exchange between Senator Armstrong and Rising.
Nanomachines, son. What?
You're right. Maybe you aren't crazy. You're batshit insane. Or just like the scene where he's like, it's time for Jack to let her rip. Oh god, what about No More Heroes 2? They'd just be like, what the fuck is anime? What does moe mean?
Everyone would be Shinobu.
What does moe mean, and why does this black girl keep saying it?
Man, speaking of Shinobu though, man, I really want there to be a Shinobu game.
Killer is Dead, maybe? I don't know.
No, like...
I did not enjoy the Shinobu parts.
Oh no, that's why I want her to have her own game, because I want a polished Shinobu experience.
Okay,
Yeah.
I feel you now. Like, Killer is Dead looks like No More Heroes, but not with Travis, and it looks like fun, but I don't know if I like how it doesn't have Travis.
Killer is Dead is basically No More Heroes crossed with Mega Man from what I'm seeing. Like, he's just got a Mega Man buster on his arm. Okay.
I like how Killer is Dead guy carries his sword in not the robot hand. That makes me laugh. Let's go back to questions before we get too off topic.
Homoris asks, what was your first video game ever? Was it a good experience or one you'd rather forget?
Oh god, my first video game ever. I want to say it was like a Pajama Sam game or a Freddy Fish game for the like Windows 98 or like 95. I don't remember. I definitely remember having a lot of fun with it. I don't remember what it was though. It was either one of those games though. Some adventure game for the PC.
I want to say Pac-Man World, but I could be wrong.
Pac-Man 2 might have also been it, because I remember playing that at a friend's house a long time. See, when people ask what was your first video game, that's like, my memories of around that time when I would have played it are just so jumbled and disorganized.
Sure, right.
I don't know like the difference between remembering something when I was 4 or when I was 2. Cause I just know that I remember it. I don't remember when it happened. Because when I was that young, I really just did not have a concept of my own age at that point, I think.
Well, my confusion is, it's either that or the first Sly Cooper, but I can't remember.
Sly Cooper came out on the PlayStation 2, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's also important to remember that I was sheltered for a very long time. But,
could be.
Like the Pac-Man World thing, I played that at a Wegmans. It's possible they just got a crappy PS1 and then this game and just had it there for like 10 years. Cause it was like a Wegmans, like, kid, like, pen
I think it's funny how, like, you and I are the same age, but my first game was either a Super Nintendo game or a PC game, and yours was like a PlayStation 1 game or a PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah. Again.
What about you? What about you, John?
My first game, the one that I remember most clearly was, Pokemon Red. But I have, like, really faint memories of maybe playing Sonic 2 when I was, like, really little. But just, yeah. I have very vivid memories of my dad bringing home I think he might have stolen it or something. I don't know. 'Cause he brought me, like, one of those big gray brick Game Boys. But I
used to have one of those,
It was,
yeah.
like, covered in Sharpie for some reason. Like, someone took Sharpie and just dug it into every crevice. Then they also scribbled out the Pokemon logo and covered that with Sharpie. I don't have the Game Boy anymore, but I still have the red version, and it shakes, when you shake it, it makes a bunch of, like, crackling noises. It's really scary.
That's funny. See, that's another contender, because now that you mention Pokemon Red, it's like, oh yeah, I could have also played that first. Like, whenever somebody asks me that question, it's like, I just don't fucking remember.
Yeah, like everything past 10 is kind of weird.
Yeah, I think, I distinctly remember that I played Ocarina of Time a lot when I was a little babby kid that I didn't remember my own age. So, I don't know.
Oh, I got a good question. Right here. Anonymous asked, who is your video game waifus?
Okay,
John.
Anonymous, listen to me. Listen to me, Anonymous. You know who you are. I don't know who you are, but you know who you are. I am sick and tired of this shit. Stop.
Hey, John.
What?
Answer the question.
Take a wild guess. Take a wild fucking guess.
Take a wild guess at my waifu's son.
I'm gonna guess it's the Squigs.
You bet your ass it is.
Thank you for doing it in that voice. Steven, what's your answer?
I don't know. Samus is a cutie, I guess. Sometimes. It depends on what game she's in. I don't know. I'm just gonna
We haven't thought about
Let's
this
just
as
put
much
it-
as John has.
Like, I don't save porn, so I couldn't, like, go into my porn folder and see who I've saved the most pictures of, unlike John.
I have
Just the one
zero
folder.
porn of Squigly. I have zero.
That's what makes it even sadder.
That's fun.
It's
Okay.
not sadder. Why is it sadder?
It's just...
Because I appreciate this character and I think she's cute as fuck. You
I'm
guys
still
are jerking
thinking.
it.
I'm still trying to think. I'm torn between saying Gabe Newell, perhaps. Fuck it, let's just go with Samus, because I really liked the Metroid Prime games. There you go, there's your answer, Samus. What about you, Mike?
Dante from the new DMC.
Fuck you.
I actually don't know. I would have to think about this.
I'm changing my answer to the succubus from the new DMC.
This is a tough one. Because I'm trying to think of female character that I don't know. I don't
Like, I
find
had a
fictional
crush
characters
on.
attractive. That's my issue.
Like, have you ever, like, when I started to have crushes, like, childish crushes, it was like, oh, I have a crush for, like, TV's Amanda Bynes when I was, like, 8. I can't think of, like, a video game character that I ever crushed on.
Again, this is a difficult question for me. I don't really have an answer. Maybe
Luca
this
from
speaks
Chrono
to-
Trigger. Marl from Chrono Trigger. There's your answer. Like the worst girl in Chrono Trigger.
Zia from Bastion. I don't know. The lady from Transistor. Red, whatever.
Jesus
her name is.
Christ. I just looked at a picture of John's back right now.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's red,
God,
isn't
dude.
it?
It is. Dude, that's gonna be like the sunburn that you can just like peel off in like sheets.
I don't want to do that.
Dude, no, that's fun.
No. I don't want to do that.
Do it when
Okay, I
other
have my
people are
answer.
around.
I have my answer. It is Faith from Mirror's Edge.
EA games.
That I don't know, that's all I got. The dog from Call of Duty.
Call of Duty Dog? I can get behind Call of Duty Dog.
No.
So can you,
My
evidently.
serious answer is Faith from Mirror's Edge.
Okay.
We are not like John. We don't spend all our
I've
time
never-
thinking about our waifus.
I've never really thought about a fictional character and crushed on them to the point that John has. And I'm not saying that makes John any less of a man, but I am saying that it makes me more of one than him.
You listen, where I live, it's very lonely, okay?
It's lonely where I live too, John, and all I did was just become reclusive and learn to hate people. I didn't
It's
reach
lonely
out to
where
fake
I
ones.
live, but for different reasons. Like, there are many people here. I hate most of them.
Yeah.
Miles Cox asks us, you boys know how to shovel coal? Yeah, I do. Have you not seen that delicious fan art of John shoveling coal while me and Steven sit in his back?
I was the only one shoveling coal in that picture.
I was
I
flipping
know how to
off.
shovel coal. Make John do it.
I was too busy flipping off the camera to learn how to shovel coal. And also being very, poorly traced. No insults meant to the artist of that. I just thought it was funny that I was traced off of a Facebook picture while the other two got drawings.
I was mostly traced from my Facebook profile, but I had a bunch of money in my mouth.
You looked like a drawing, though. I just kind of looked like that one picture. Where I was in Canada and it was cold as fuck and I was just flipping off the camera because I didn't want to take like a special moment in like a parking lot in Canada. It's like, oh, memories of this parking lot at Niagara Falls. That is nowhere near the actual waterfall.
I once took a girlfriend to Niagara Falls, but she didn't have her passport, so we had to go to the shitty American one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw, the Canadian tour guide pointed to the other side of the thing, and it was just like this broken down, like, shitty looking factory, or some really ghetto looking place, and he's like, and that's the American side of the, Niagara Falls, eh? And that's where you'd go if you were in America. And I'm like, okay, well that was definitely worth like the 15-minute, 20-minute search that they did of our truck. We actually got stopped at the Canadian border because they asked us, do you own any guns? And my mom said yes, and then the Canadian people said, where are they? And she said, they're at our house. It's like, we own guns, but we didn't bring them with us to Canada.
Why
Why
not,
the fuck
Steven?
would you say that? Because there's nothing worth shooting in Canada. Everything in Canada is nice. Why would you shoot something?
You could shoot a moose.
That would be rude. Let a Canadian shoot the moose.
Alright.
By shooting a moose, I would be removing a Canadian being polite and preparing me dinner. That would be rude of me to do that to them.
No, just drop the moose on a Canadian's doorstep.
Excuse me, could you please prepare this? Oh, yeah, sure, where are you from, eh? That's the best Canadian I can muster.
Did you, go to Clifton Hill when you were in Canada?
I don't know, so
Sure.
no, probably.
Okay.
We just went to the little town that was next to Niagara Falls. We didn't stay there for very long.
No, yeah, the
Like-
American side of the falls is the worst.
Yeah, all we did when we were in Canada was just go to the falls and giggle at the fact that they were openly selling marijuana at the border.
Bizarre Jelly 5 asks us, with the pending release of the 2013 season of Sailor Moon, do you think we will see a new Sailor Moon arcade or side-scroller game in the near future? Probably.
Bizarre
we will
Jerry
never
5.
see it as Americans, but it will come out.
Even if it did come out over here, I don't think any of us would play it.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's like, do you think this is going to happen? In which case, probably. I don't know.
like,
Atlas
yeah,
is going
there-
bankrupt, so there's no telling whether that will ever come over here.
Yeah, it's like, okay, well maybe there will be a tie-in Sailor Moon video game for the new season, but, why? Why do you care? Bizarre Jerry 5.
That would be an excellent Seinfeld episode title.
Speaking of which, I would definitely play a Bizarre Jelly 5, full-length game by Suda51.
No, man, I would play a
God.
Bizarre Jelly 5 game made by Swery65.
Motherfucker, do you have any idea how much I love Suda51, by the way? I just want to
That's 14 more than Suda, I'll have you know.
Suda doesn't need the extra 14 because he's not a try-hard piece of shit.
Oh,
Holy
snap.
shit.
Yeah. Shots fired.
Oh
The
my
glove
God.
has been thrown down.
Suda doesn't need the extra 14.
I'm just gonna put a quote there, Suda51 is not a try-hard piece of shit. The blinding irony.
Suda doesn't need to try to be a try-hard piece of shit.
I don't know how to pronounce this. Listen pals?
Trusted in
Listen pals?
Schlussenhaus.
For Hordengrads.
Schmegma.
Who is the most famous person on the choo-choo? It's me.
It's probably Mike.
It's me.
Mike has the ability to go out of his way to meet people, whereas I go out of my way to avoid them. So Mike is probably the most famous.
Yeah, by virtue of my competition. It's
By
probably
virtue,
me.
yeah. By virtue of the fact that Mike is the only one of the three of us that can go into a public place and not shit his pants with anxiety.
Plus, I have people who have no business following me on Twitter. Every time,
Yeah, exactly.
some game developer or something follows my account, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm terrible. Why are you following me? I'm grateful, believe me, but I am not the man you should be following.
Occasionally I get stuff like that, I mentioned a Stan Bush song that wasn't The Touch, and Stan Bush followed me the same day.
How nice of him.
that's- Yeah, I said that, I think I said something like one song was better than The Touch, and he retweeted it. I don't know.
I bet you probably made his day.
I bet I did. It's like,
The man
oh my
who
god.
was only remembered for the touch.
It's like, oh my god, somebody remembered the other song that I did for the Transformers movie?
Dare?
Yeah, it was Dare. I said that Dare was better than The Touch.
It's a close race. I have recording.
It's all Awful's 80 hair metal, so.
I have a recording of a bunch of drunk people at TFCon singing Dare. I've been meaning to put that to music for a while. It is
That
glorious.
sounds wonderful.
And then a security guard came down and told people to stop singing because it was 1 a.m.
Where were they?
So TFCon, the bar, the hotel bar.
The bar. So they were in the convention.
They were in because the convention and the hotel are like one area.
So
They have the
basically
two ballrooms
it was just an entire bar full of Transformers fans.
pretty much, yeah.
And they were all singing Dare, and the security guard tried to stop them as if they could.
They did, though. But a bunch of drunken nerds screaming Dare at the top of their lungs after Dare to be Stupid is so good.
Fuck mall cops. Sing Sandbush. Okay.
You should really go to TFCon one of these days, Steven.
It sounds like fun. After,
good time.
Like, I always hear about how TFCon is a good time, whereas BotCon is always disappointing. And I went to BotCon, and it was pretty disappointing the one time that I went.
Which one?
Whichever one where TJ Omega got super butthurt because he thought someone stole his doll. I don't know.
That's every BotCon, dude.
It was the one in Florida.
I don't know what the one that is offhand.
I don't even,
2009.
I don't even remember what the exclusives were, so it was probably like the one that had like Little Kid Cup. I don't remember.
Yeah, that's 2009.
Yeah, that must have been it then. Whatever.
Yeah, you seem to really care about the Transformers, Steven.
I like Transformers, I just think that BotCon is retarded.
BotCon was pretty bad.
BotCon has consistently been retarded since, like, the Shattered Glass one.
Alright, I think that those are all the questions we have.
Hi, phone, what's going on?
Oh, you did that too?
Yeah, that was the official choo-choo phone.
We get a lot of love for the choo-choo out there. A lot of
Yes.
people saying that they're changing ringtones and looking around and seeing the words choo-choo or seeing trains and being like, yeah, that's them. And you know, every time I see that, that warms my heart. I know that sees that.
We make a difference.
We're bringing some happiness to people's lives, and that's
We are making a difference. It is a bad difference, but it is a difference nonetheless.
If I can bring joy to the hearts of a complete stranger by making fun of John's insatiable lust for the squigs.
Steven, you warm my heart by doing that.
Thank you, Mike.
And you break mine.
Thank you, Mike. I wish I could say the same about you.
Well, I guess on that note, we might as well end the show. Guest month begins for real next week. This was supposed to be guest month. I don't know if the person I asked to record things for this episode is going to end up recording them. Here is where it would go if they did that. And if you just hear me keep talking, that means that it did not go in there, or I had to cut it for some reason. But
that's depressing.
The next 3 weeks, we have guests booked. We have Sophie Prell, former writer for the Penny Arcade Report, and I don't know what she's doing nowadays. Then we have Ben Prunty, the guy who composed the music for FTL. And then we have a final special guest, very near and dear to John and my heart. And I think many of our listeners will really enjoy that episode.
Uh-huh, definitely.
No Shovel Knight, guys.
I asked them, but in fairness, I sent that email on the 4th.
Yeah.
So if they do make an appearance, I'll extend the guest month into August.
Sobs.
Oh, that's the other thing I played. I played the Shovel Knight demo. It was fucking awesome.
I fucking told you, dude.
No, I believe you. I'm glad I experienced it for myself, because
that is the
probably
hypest.
going to be on my top 10 list when it comes out.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
What's
Especially
even better,
with the
though,
controller.
that's like a third of the stage, too.
Oh, man.
That's
like
a third of one stage out of like 5 or 6 bosses.
And like that 1/3 alone was
It's
so
fucking
good.
awesome.
Can you imagine how good the rest of the game is going to be?
Yeah, you should hang out in the live streams. They occasionally show what the new stages look like.
Oh no, I want to be spoiled. I want to go in there clean.
I'm gonna spoil myself on it because I love jamming to the unreleased tunes.
Oh, yeah, that's a good soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, send in your questions to the Video Game Choo Choo Tumblr at videogamechoochoo.com, or our Facebook page, Video Game Choo Choo, or our Twitter page at VGCC. For Sophie Prell next week. Google her if you don't know who she is. But we'll have her on. John, Steven, which one of you guys wants to do that one?
I guess I could join if Steven doesn't want to. I'm glad.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one.
Alright, so then I guess me, John, and Sophie, then me, Steven, and Ben, and then me, John, and our secret guest.
Yeah.
Alright, look forward to that next week. Bye, listeners.
Yes,
Later, thank you for listening.
Squigs.